As you can see, I am again unbrushed. It's like my signature. I bought a bunch of stock to resell for the Stone Circle from a well-known online vendor that I am not going to disclose because it could be crap and I don't want to get in trouble. They look good from what I can see, but there's stuff that I can't remember ordering here, is always the case. And it was last month. And let's get stuck in. The stuff that I can see looks cracking, so yeah. Okay, first thing I picked up was these rune dice. Now, I've never owned my own rune stones, so I went to them to buy my own rune stones, which they have sent, which look cracking, by the way. But I saw they had rune dice, and I was like, oh, they look amazing. So yeah, you just, on the day that you want advice, you just roll it, and then you see what your advice is. They're pretty light, but between the two of them, they cover all the runes, which is good. So you just roll the two. So those are pretty cool. Not for me, but pretty cool. These ones are for me. These ones are for me. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. I've got tiger's eye ones. So they're like tiger's eye and gold. They're not etched. I thought they would be etched, but they are very nice. That's actually the one that I've got that I carry around in my purse. These are gorgeous. They're very small, which is brilliant. So the idea with the runes is get one of my wee bags. Up here. I've got several see-through bags there, but I bought a bunch of these ones to put jewellery and stuff in. I've been using these up until now. I've been sticking with them, but they're in the kind of grey coloured ones as well. But I don't know, I saw them and I thought they were pretty, and I thought, oh, do you know what? We're allowed to be pretty. We don't need to be all... I mean, the bag's still recyclable, whether it's burlap or whether it's not. So the idea with your runes is you put them in, give them a mix up. There's like a little chart thing that you can use. It's got like current like time in the middle, and then it's got near future, and then it's got long term future, and you just kind of you pick as many as you want to pick. Oh, and then you drop them on it. And the ones that are face up are the ones that land, so they'd be near and these would be long, and these ones didn't land face up, so unless any of them is the blank one, then they just go back in the bag, and then you would read the ones that were there. So I will do that afterwards. Don't know what this is, no idea. I do like the way they've wrapped it, so kind of usually crystals are wrapped like this, so I'm hopeful it's crystals. I can't remember what I ordered, that's terrible. I'm getting really bad for that in old age. But also, I'm not used to buying stock. This is like a new thing for the Stone Circle, so this, I need to get something that aren't fabric scissors. But they just look so much prettier when they cut, and yes, I am neurodivergent, I know. That didn't do much good. I'll try that again. Trying to keep the package out. Oh, I did forget that I ordered that. So I wanted a selenite slab. So that's really good. It's not quite satin spar, but you can see the shadows through it. So selenite, being beautiful as it is, was also used by the Vikings to scan the horizon when the sky looks... It looks sunny from here, but it's really not. We're just post-storm Amy. And they would use this because you can always find the sun through a piece of selenite. I think it was selenite. I know they say sunstone, but I think sunstone might actually be yellow selenite. That is really nice. That is not for me, it's going to go in the shop. The idea with these is that you set your other crystals on them, and it recharges it, or no. Yeah. It doesn't recharge it, it absorbs negativity, is that right? Yeah, okay. That's nice, I like that, and I love when I get loads of packaging material, because this all gets reused. Especially, like, if you're sending me anything, please send me packaging pellets, because I've got the ones from Lush down there that dissolve underwater, and they are the best. The best. I wanted to do incense, and these were backflow incense cones. I was going to get a backflow burner, and then I didn't get a backflow burner, so I don't even know. These are from France, okay. So we've not travelled that far. It's still not brilliant, but they're not that far away. I'm trying to stay as ethical as I can here, and it's not always easy. That smells like when you walk into the treatment room and the... Quite a few of them are probably for using 20. I think it's camphor. I think it's camphor. I think I remember looking at camphor anyway. Might not be. That's good. We like the French, they make good stuff. These, I think, another thing that I've never bought before, I think, maybe dowsing rods? And it's got like a little cloth to, like, for your glasses. I think these are dowsing rods. Did I actually buy the dowsing rods? No, they're not. Oh no, they're not. Oh. Oh. I'm going to set up a home treatment room with all this stuff, with healing space. So, ready? Dog's still sleeping, so good. That is 432 hertz. I think that's the healing. I don't know my Solfeggio? I did an article on the healing frequencies at one point, and I got it really wrong because the person that wanted me to write the article said there were 10, but the internet said there were anything from 7 to 20, so when I looked at that one, I'm like, which 10? So I just included the base 9 and then added a couple extra, and they were really angry at me. I don't often have to rewrite articles, but I had to rewrite that one a few times. Who knows? It's not clear packaging, so who knows? Oh, this was something that is actually really, it's really important if you are, keep that just for the packaging. If you are into minerals, I can open this without breaking. If you're into minerals, you need to get yourself a loupe. I might be saying that wrong, it might be loupe. Now I already have one, but I saw this advertised and I thought, what a good idea. It's on a keyring. You could take this with you to whichever mineral site if you want to go out and look at rocks. These are brilliant to have because a lot of the stuff that we find in Scotland is micro minerals. They're like really, really small. So a bunch of stuff that I've got even just sitting over there is pretty much all, you can see the big stuff, but if you were to look at it through one of these, you would see. And I wish I could, but I don't think it's going to work that way. Definitely not. But that is a really good thing to have in your array of things. As I say, I've already got one, so I bought this one specifically to resell. However, it's quite a good idea to put it in a keychain in it. I wonder if mine will go in a keychain. I bet it will, because I've got the keychain stuff to make keychains. But I just thought that was such a good idea, so picked up one of them. That's to be resold. Very handy to have in your pocket. Fuck, we're past 10 minutes. Still need to be a... I didn't just swear, I said duck, honest. I still need to go on YouTube instead of TikTok. So, since we're on YouTube and TikTok, let me explain. A really big, well-known rock hound in Scotland was recently charged because they were found destroying a site of scientific interest, which you don't do. But it's going to mean that in the coming few years, I can see it happening already. The rules are going to be changing as to what you can buy and sell and what you can pick up in Scotland. I think you're not really supposed to use stuff for commercial purposes. Or, no, it's not even that. I think it's allowed, it's tolerated, but I think some people are taking hammers to scientific sites, and that's not acceptable. That's taking advantage of it. So what we're having to do now is, well, we don't have to, but I am preemptively changing the Stone Circle's focus. As well, I'm getting a bit older now, you know, been in this game for nearly 10 years, and I am getting a bit older. It's harder. I've got a lot of problems with my feet, a lot of problems with mental health. It's harder to get out and look at rocks. It's harder to do that show on the like river or on the rock piles, or climbing up hills, or stopping the car and jumping out to go into old quarries is getting more difficult. And the older you get, the more you're like, oh, things are actually dangerous, maybe I shouldn't do that. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. This one looks like a crystal as well. I've got no idea what this is the last one, so strength of 10 men. So I'm sort of preemptively changing the focus of the Stone Circle, because we have always been about finding and polishing and selling on Scottish rocks, and we have a big following for that reason. And I do not want to stop selling Scottish rocks, but I want to broaden the shop so that that's not specifically what we do, because I don't want to get into trouble 2 years down the line, basically. And I can see it coming, like I can see it. So what we've done is we've opened the Stone Circle up to buying and selling crystal collections. Did you see that? I can't see them in real life. I can only see them in the camera. That's really creepy. So the universe keeps doing things like this to tell me that I'm on the right path, which makes me happier about the change. I would love to I would love to make Scottish rocks my whole job, but from an ethical standpoint and from a company that tries extremely hard to do the right thing and not detract from the environment, I've kind of got to ask myself, like, would a fully Scottish rock shop still be ethical if the rules changed? And it wouldn't. So this is I'm stocking, I think that's Tiger's Eye. I love Tiger's Eye. So I am stocking some witchy products. I am stocking some runes. I am stocking incense now. I'm stocking mugwort. I have some... yeah, I have some other crystals that are not Scottish that we have bought. We already did buy the occasional crystal collection, because I think that is a more ethical way of buying your crystals. Yeah, they still might have been mined poorly, but at least they weren't mined poorly for you. Like, you're buying it second hand. I'm kind of soaking up the karma on that one. I really need to do something about that. However, it's a little bit more ethical than buying them straight up. So I'm trying to source suppliers around the world, in this case France, that have alright products. And I don't, it's an amethyst scepter, oh it's beautiful. I don't really have like, my knowledge is in identifying minerals. I've been on the rock mineral identification forums. Look at this, amethyst scepter. It's Uruguay. It's from Uruguay, so it's Uruguayan. Uruguayan. You can tell. That's what I'm saying. I've been on the rock and mineral identification forums for the last 5 or 6 years now, giving people IDs when they find pretty rocks in their garden. And I can tell the difference between Brazilian and Uruguayan amethyst, because Uruguayan amethyst tends to be much paler. This has got like a really rich dark purpley colour, and that is synonymous. Oh my god, it's been a long Monday. It's like 4 in the afternoon, I don't even know, 3 in the afternoon. Anyway, I need to move. I've got stuff to do, but stuff to post, which is great. Thank you for the orders. But yeah, this is a beautiful amethyst scepter, and I thought, I don't usually buy the crystals from big name suppliers, but there's a bit of limonite there, see it? The yellow. Very nice. Oh no. Wait a minute. No, it is, it's limonite. I thought it was maybe clay, because there's clay in the bottom and it's a bit yellow. But that is beautiful. And I understand that it was probably cut to this shape. It's probably not natural, but it's still really pretty. And actually, from the striation on the side there, see the lines? It might actually be. Might have started as like a real point and they've glossed it up. I think that's what's happened. I can see some goethite inclusions as well, which is consistent with the material. So, thank you for joining me. I have talked your ear off for 17 minutes. I'm going to keep all this, but not the things. The things I'll sell on the site. The site is www.thestonecircle.co.uk. We are on Facebook at The Stone Circle Shop, on Instagram, I think it's _Stone Circle Shop, on TikTok as well, and we are on YouTube, where this is going to be. Daily updates on Facebook, occasional updates on YouTube, more frequent updates on TikTok. We started on TikTok. A lot of my videos are finding the rocks, which I am still going to do. I am just kind of documenting the journey of making the switch, because I believe in transparency and trying to be as straight up as possible with... I have lost my glasses under there. You're divergent. So that's all for today. Please come back again, and Christmas paper. It's brown and green and good. So we're about to list the Christmas stuff. I'm trying to list as much as I can at the moment. I'm trying to get the shop's stock up and not just Scottish stuff. So there's that. You can also find us on Etsy if you don't trust individual small businesses, which is perfectly acceptable. We are on Etsy. It will be Etsy/UK/The Stone Circle Shop, or Etsy UK Stone Circle Shop, I'm not sure. It used to be Katrina's Rocks. If you search Katrina's Rocks, it still comes up, because my name is Katrina and I like rocks. And let me share this sticker with you. I bought little Highland Cow stickers to go in the orders. This one says Yowie Jobby. I didn't feel like I could put it in a package for someone, so it sits on the shelf. I wouldn't want to call someone a jobby. And on that note, enjoy your afternoon, evening, morning or day.